Xbox 7752 here, and I am here for my for a little bit of news and my prediction video for Joan of Arc versus William the Conqueror. So let's get started. And we are back. Yes, back again. So first off, I want to do a little bit of news. In the description, I will have Act 1 of Joan of Arc versus William the Conqueror. That's what they're going to do now. They're not going to do weapons articles or anything like that. They're going to post the, let me fix my mic, Act 1. So you get a little taste, and it's perfect. So then, in Comic-Con, Deadliest Warrior was at Comic-Con talking about vampires versus zombies. And they had a 40-minute, the whole panel, the whole thing, and they showed a lot. They showed two clips. One is like the promo for it. Oh my god, it's incredible. I'm so excited now because they got alligators. They got like hydraulic jaws and claws, and oh my god. But the thing is, it's going to be like they put a margin of, because it's going to be a horde of zombies versus like a couple of vampires, but they made a ratio. It's about 63 to 1, so like 63 zombies versus 1 vampire. But there's going to be like 5 vampires, I think. So, but the cool thing is that they have some tactics. They know how to plan, stuff like that. You have to watch it. There's so much, I can't even explain it. It's amazing. So yeah, that'll be in the description. But now let's get to why you came here. My prediction video. Or you're just bored and you accidentally went on this video. Hope you like it. Oh god. Alright, so in short range weapons, we have the Joan of Arc's arming sword versus William the Conqueror's long sword. And this is very neat. The long sword is about a foot longer than the arming sword, but the arming sword is very, very lightweight. So, and Joan would use this very quickly. She'd have a shield in one hand and the arming sword on the other, and she would be nice and fast. And it's used to thrust while stab, like most swords during the medieval period. And William the Conqueror's, it has the long sword. Now, the long sword is about 4 feet, while the arming sword is about 3 feet. And the thing about the long sword is it is very I believe it's either a two-handed weapon, or he might have been so skilled, like some warriors, that he could use a shield. I'm pretty sure it's mostly a two-handed weapon, but we saw in the Viking one, they had a Viking longsword, and that was one-handed weapon. So we'll have to see. But right now, I have to give my edge to the longsword, just because of the length, mostly because of the length. Now let's go to medium range weapons. Yeah, I screwed up. Uh, in medium weapons, we have, let me just get this up, the Arbalist, Joan of Arc's Arbalist versus the William the Conqueror's crossbow. Now, when they say the crossbow, I'm thinking of like the knight's crossbow, where you just pull it up and then fire. The Arbalist is kind of like Vlad the Impaler's, where you have to wind it up with the pulley. I believe it's either a pulley or some other different contraption, but I'm pretty sure it's a pulley. We have to wind it up, and this is on Wikipedia and on this website I found about Arbalist, that a skilled arbalist, or an arbalister, I believe is a skilled arbalister's name, can fire 2 shots a minute with the arbalist. Really? That's it? That's disappointing. The arbalist is never, it's very powerful, I give it that, but it's never going to be enough to take down the crossbow. So I think the edge is very obvious here. I have to give it to the crossbow. Alright, in long range weapons, we have Joan of Arc's siege cannon versus William the Conqueror's torsion catapult. Well, when I watched the Act 1, they're going to simulate like a castle siege. So they're used for 2 different types of battle tactics. Joan of Arc's siege cannon goes through the castle. The Trojan catapult goes over the castle. Now, but you're thinking about gunpowder in a cannonball. It's a 12-pound cannonball, 10 to 12 pounds, versus a rock, depending on what size it is. Now, it could hit you. Yeah, it'll probably hurt, but it's not going to be accurate. You're going to be lucky if you hit someone. So the edge to me is obviously siege cannon. Alright. In armor, they're testing armor, but the thing about what they're doing with armor is it's a bit different. Instead of like going like, oh, they're gonna take the longsword and see if it breaks through the plate armor. No, what they're gonna do this time, well, they're gonna do that, but they're also gonna take motion capture with without the armor, using weapons, and with the armor to see if it slows them down any bit or something like that. So that's pretty cool. I really like that aspect. So, like if Joan of Arc, she has plate armor versus William the Conqueror's chainmail. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out because he'll be faster, but he won't be as protective. While Joe might be a bit slower, but she will be a bit more she will be protected better. And I don't think there's any way past the plate armor, so I think it's very obvious the edge goes to the plate armor. Alright, and I will stick doing battle tactics because I was right. Wrong with the word. I said war tactics. Close enough. But in battle tactics, I don't like to do the X factors because they do at least 4 separate ones depending on the wars. Like, I know they might do intuition this week, and I don't want to guess what the other ones are. It's just not worth it. But in battle tactics, I don't know a lot of like their battles, but I do know this that Joan, being a woman, they are smarter than men. They like to plan. They want to make sure that everything. I'm not being sexist or anything, but she would like to plan out everything. She wanted to make sure that if one mistake happened here, she would be able to fix it. She wanted to, and if you think about it, to be a woman, a 17-year-old woman, going into battle and having these men follow you. I know they talk about like she was part of a prophecy and stuff like that, but still, to still trust her, that must have been amazing. To just follow this woman. She must have been a great warrior, a great tactician. I mean, she won the Hundred Years' War. At least I believe so. I'm not probably wrong. I really should look this stuff up before. I do, but didn't look that up. But now we go to William the Conqueror. Now, what happened to William was, at least is what I believe, he was supposed to be the new king of England when the old one died, because he knew the old king. But some other guy won it, and he was pissed. So he got a bunch of armies, and he just went to England and destroyed them. And he won one battle, and from then on he was called William the Conqueror. And he was just vicious. He didn't even want to plan. He planned, but he wanted to just rush and attack. He just wanted to go in and take the throne for himself. That's one of his major things. He just wanted to go into battle. He went through tactics, but he very much wanted to just go into battle. So I think I have to give the edge to Joan because she would strategize better. I mean, obviously, that's what I believe. So the edge goes to Joan in battle tactics. Now, you're probably wondering, who does Matt have winning Joan of Arc versus William the Conqueror? I choose Joan of Arc because she has enough things to beat him out. I mean, true, the longsword is a better weapon than the arming sword, but it's not going to get past that plate armor. It just won't. It's almost going to be impossible. And the arming sword is just so fast, it will go right through the chainmail. I guarantee it. So that's why I give Joan to be the winner. Yeah, that's been my video. I will do an aftermath with BlueTeamTV. Subscribe to BlueTeamTV. I'll put that in the description along with the other stuff. My Twitter. Oh, and check out LeafsNationFour. Oh my God, I've been watching his videos. He's a very small YouTuber, but trust me, he knows about all this stuff. He knows a lot about all the warriors and tactics. He knows his stuff. Definitely check him out, okay? He is so much smarter than I could ever be with all these warriors. So check him out. He's amazing. He knows all of this. It's amazing. So check that out. Blue Team TV, LeafsNation4, my Twitter, um, also Vampires vs Zombies Comic Con panel, and let's see. Oh yeah, Act 1 of Joan of Arc vs. William the Conqueror. Hope you guys like this video. Subscribe and comment and all that other good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the aftermath. Okay, bye.